What's up guys, Acid Explosion here, and welcome back to Clash Royale. Today, we're gonna open a ton of chests. I have 6 so far, 2 of the free chests, and then I have 2 gold chests and 2 silver chests. So we're opening chests in pairs, I guess is what we're gonna do today. Also, I want to point out, if you guys did not notice, which I'm sure you did, I added a background to the video now. Also, I put some background music as well. I just thought that I should start, since you guys are appreciating my videos, I should start putting more effort into them and make them look the best that I can, the best of my ability to make them just look great. So, I just thought this was much better than black, and it's what a lot of people do, and I think it's what I'm going to do from now on, as well as I made a new outro. So, for those of you who are the true subscribers who actually watch all the way to the end of the video, you can go ahead and see my new outro. If you want to just skip ahead and watch it right now, then do that. I mean, it's okay. It's pretty cool. It's better if you're on a desktop, because I'm going to be putting annotations. I might be putting annotations in the videos from now on. The YouTube app should actually allow you to click annotations. I mean, it's the YouTube app, for crying out loud. They should allow you to do that. So, anyway, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and get to the video. What I'm going to do is first we're going to open these chests. Then we're going to do an upgrade or two, I'll see. Because I've saved up 2,700 gold, and we're going to go ahead and upgrade some stuff. So, yeah. Let's get right to it. Let's go the free chest first. Then we'll do the silver. And then we'll go ahead and do the gold. Alright, so it looks like we've got 59 gold in this one. 1 goblin hut. And 8 royal giants. Alright, so if you do notice that white dot that's not supposed to be there, that's from my display recorder. Sometimes it does that when I don't want it to. I don't know why. But I'll go ahead and cut after I open up these chests, and then I'll go ahead and it'll be fixed. So, anyway, like that's an option. I see people use it sometimes, but I don't personally like it. It just shows where your finger is, so I can go like this. Wee. But I don't really like it that much, so I prefer to have it off, which is what I do most of the time. Sometimes it bugs out, and then it turns it on anyway, which is not cool. So, we're going to the silver chest now. Looks like we got 70 gold, fireball, nice, and more 8 royal giants. Look at that, 1 more left, which we're probably getting this chest, I'm sure. And then, whatever we'll get in the last chest will be cool, too. So, we've got 1 inferno tower, 8 archers. Alright, so silver chests don't have that much. Now we're going to go ahead and move into the golden chest. Looks like we've got 206 gold, which is great. 11 knights, that's okay. 14 royal giants, just like I said, we get more. 13 Valkyries. Wait, no, sorry, 3 Valkyries, not 13. And a lightning. So I only have a few lightnings. It's only at level 1. I got it a couple weeks ago, I think, something like that. So now we're going to move to last and final gold chest. 225 gold, which is nice. We've also got a giant. Nice. I can finally upgrade the giant if I choose to use him. I did actually sub him out now for the giant skeleton, which I'll go ahead and show you some replays of how it's been working for me. And then we'll go ahead and do 1 live attack at the end. So that's going to end off all of our 6 chests right there with 17 royal giants. Not too bad. I'll go ahead and cut the video real fast, and I will be right back. Alright guys, we are back. So what we're going to go ahead and do now, like I said, we're going to go ahead and watch some replays, and then at the end I'll upgrade a card or 2, and that will be pretty darn sweet. So again guys, please subscribe if you would. I'm going to start putting a lot more effort into my videos and a lot more of my time into my videos so that you guys can get the most out of them, and that they will just, I don't know, it makes me feel good when you guys support me. So go ahead and continue doing it, and thank you for those of you who have been subscribed for a long time and continuously watch my videos. You guys are the real MVPs. Alright, now we're going to move into these replays that I actually did just a couple of minutes ago, as you see, 8 minutes ago and 5 minutes ago. So we're going to show you those real quick, and then we'll go ahead and do 1 live attack at the end. So this first one was a victory, 1-0. The second one I think was also victory of 1-0. That's kind of how it is up higher. Down low at the very beginning, you get a lot of 3 crowns because people don't really know how to play. They're just kind of learning the basics, and so yeah, that's why you see a lot more 3 crowns down lower than you do up higher, because people have a lot more skill. Alright, so this guy goes ahead and throws down his level 4 Dark Prince. Mine is still level 1, so I've got to work on getting that up when I can. I give him well played here as he throws down his Hog Rider when I've dropped a lot of my elixir. So that was pretty smart on his part. Hog gets about 3 to 4 hits or more, and for some reason he froze. I don't know if he thought that the Hog Rider was still alive, but the Hog Rider died like 6 seconds before that freeze spell came down. So at this point, he didn't really have a lot to counter. So at least he didn't have them in time to counter. So my prince gets a few smacks on the tower. My archers are gonna start hitting those barbarians, and they're just gonna go lower and lower in health. I thought about fireballing them, but here's the thing that I really like to do. So if there's not that much there, and if yes, the fireball can take care of them, and if it's your only card, then use it. But if it's not, then I would recommend doing something like, I would recommend dropping a troop. So that way, when they kill off whatever is coming towards your tower, you can kind of start a small little push of your own, a small counter push to go ahead and take out their tower. So right here, gonna throw down my giant skeleton as he throws down both of his princes again. Sadly, the Dark Prince still had his shield up when the bomb went off, so it didn't affect the Dark Prince. But it did get the Hog Rider, thus leaving him very low health. That Dark Prince did some work though. He took out my archers in one shot. Then he got, I believe, 3. Okay, no. So only 2 hits, 2 smacks on my tower. So that leaves us 989 and 1,132 on his side. So my prince is going to go ahead and not get to the tower this time. This time he actually had enough elixir for those barbarians. He was probably expecting the prince at that point, since the last time was, I think, the first time that I've dropped it down. Here I go ahead and fireball. Also, luckily that I had the arrows, I go ahead and arrow the minion horde as well. That's why sometimes I like having both the fireball and the arrows. I used to just bring the fireball, but a lot of people had been bringing the minion horde, and when I didn't have the fireball, you know, I didn't really have a lot to counter the minion horde. So I started to put, I went and brought the arrows in there as well. Here I go ahead and fireball, just so that I can remove the Dark Prince's shield, and that when that bomb goes off, it's going to do a ton of damage. That worked out perfectly. It brought the prince down super low health. I dropped my prince. He just goes ahead and takes him out one swing. There goes the minion horde, but that was not going to stop the prince. Prince charges in, gets the last hit on the tower, and it's down. So there goes his Hog Rider. Not much time left. I just go ahead and give him the good game and the good luck, and we're pretty much good. So there was the first replay. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the second replay. This one, in my opinion, went a little bit better on my part, even though it was still a 1-0. I had almost all the damage done on his right tower as well. Probably because he was just mainly focused on trying to get the tower down, given that it was given that there was a few seconds left, and I had still gotten down the tower. So here he went ahead and dropped his Tesla, which is a pretty good counter to the prince, but it can die fairly quickly if you don't drop something else to help kill the prince, because it's a good counter because it's a good distraction. So it will distract the prince so he doesn't charge up on your tower. And also, it's cheaper than the prince. So it's 4 elixir when the prince costs 5. So that's where you get a little bit of a benefit. Here I go ahead and drop down. Here I go ahead and drop down my giant skeleton, who he dropped that down pretty much the same time. And as you can see, he has nothing left now, because he had spent 9 elixir on that, and my skeleton was going. But sadly, he did have his Tesla. And the one thing that the nerf on the giant skeleton did is they made it so the bomb does not take out the Tesla anymore, because since it takes so long to set off, the Tesla's already way underground by that point. So he's gonna go ahead and lightning. I was thinking I presumed he was gonna lightning my prince, but it looks like he missed, so he's just gonna lightning my tower, which that's okay with me. It's only gonna do, I don't know, like 300 damage, which is actually pretty big, but since the tower was still almost full health anyway, it's not gonna do much good. So I'm going to go ahead and throw down my giant skeleton again. One of the other reasons I like the giant skeleton in place of the giant is because he's slightly faster. He's faster than the giant. I think so. I'm not sure how much health he has. I think they have approximately the same health. But it's nice because even though he does get distracted on troops, he does a ton of damage. Like, the giant can get a few hits off and on the tower, and then he's dead. But the giant skeleton, he can get a few hits off, then he dies, and his bomb will do even more damage. So right here, he went ahead and dropped his hog rider at the worst time, if you saw that. right as the giant skeleton's bomb went off. So that kind of sucked in his part. Looks like he's going to drop his arrows, which I don't know why. I personally would have wanted to save up a little bit more for the barbarians or something like that. Because like I said before, you want to start a little counter push. Like, he had nothing for a counter push, so there I go ahead and send in my push. He's going to lightning, which is going to take out 2 of my barbarians and lower my giant skeleton's health, but not that much. So as you can see, he's still heading to the tower, and he dropped off his Tesla in the wrong place, or too late, or something like that. Giant skeleton's going to get to the tower. I go ahead and throw down my prince on this side. He drops his hog rider. I'm not really going to worry about it. That Tesla's down. Prince is going to go ahead and get some smacks on the tower. If there was just a little bit more time, that Prince would have taken out that tower, but he wasn't really focused on killing it. He was just trying to focus on getting my tower so that it could go in overtime and maybe he could win. But even if he did take out the tower, this is sometimes what I do as well. So even if he did take out the tower, my Prince would still be smacking that tower up real hard. And like, even if it was in overtime, he'd have a very low chance of actually being able to get my tower down from full health all the way down to dead. Because my Prince was already smacking away at his tower with only 700 health left on it. Even in overtime, I probably still would have gotten the 2 crown and the victory. So, yeah guys, with that said, we've got some upgrades to do. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this right now. So, let's see. 19 upgrades. That's crazy. 19 upgrades. So, not going to do the Royal Giant, since I don't really have good use for it. I think what I'll do is just do 1 upgrade and start saving for another 2,000 gold upgrade. Unless there's something that I don't really need. So, in this current deck right now, I think I'm going to go ahead. I changed out the... What was it? I changed out the minions for the spear goblins, just because they were a little bit cheaper and this deck was starting to get a little bit expensive, so I thought, well, why not just dock it down a little bit? It still is pretty expensive. It's an average of 4, but it's okay. Right around 4 or below is where you want to be. Any higher than that is not going to work that well for you. So, yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and get these goblins up, because I think that's going to be a good upgrade for us in the long run. There we go, level 8 goblins. They don't really get that much of a stat increase, but it is what it is. They're still stronger. Now, we do have 1,000 gold, which again, I think I want to save up for another 2,000 gold upgrade, because the next one I want to do is probably going to be these arrows. So it looks like we're only going to do 1 gold upgrade for right now, and we're going to go ahead and real quick end off this video with a live battle. Alright, so we are against Kiro. Let's see how Kiro does. I was trying to say, yeah. Anyway, we're just going to throw down our giant skeleton because we don't really have anything else to play. Oh, you know what? That's fine. That Expo should lock on, right? Yeah. Expo's going to lock on. We'll throw these arrows. Look at that. Oh, look, his Expo's not even in range of the tower. I don't know if he made that mistake or not, but it's good for us. So... okay, well, I'm just going to say thanks to this guy. Alright. So, for this matter, since I don't really have anything good for these barbarians, I'm not going to drop something to form a counter push, especially since he has that Expo chilling right on the other side of the bridge. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and throw down my prince here. He's going to drop an Inferno Tower. Interesting. Not a lot of people use the Inferno Tower. I did use the Inferno Tower for a short time. Not so much anymore, though. Alright, so we're just going to throw these spear goblins, do some damage to this Inferno. And then we'll go ahead and throw down our skeleton. See what I can do there. We'll get some arrows ready. Oh, really? A bomb tower? Really? That's not going to do much to the skeleton. Actually, wow, it's going to do pretty good damage. Wow. Do not underestimate the bomb tower. Oh, and he arrowed it. That was so smart. Nice. So we'll give him a well played for that. Okay, so now comes down his dirty Expo, which is going to get absolutely trashed upon. I hate people who drop the Expo and then drop a defense to, like, defend it. It's just so cheap. Like, I faced a guy like that the other day, where he dropped the Expo, he dropped the Tesla, and he also had the cannon. So basically, I couldn't destroy the Expo, as it was just ruthlessly taking out my tower. We're going to drop our prince on this side, save up and drop our giant skeleton on the other side. Let's fireball these guys, which is not gonna work. Yeah, we'll just arrow these minions. So, since pretty much, I don't know why, but pretty much everybody I know brings... Ooh, ouch, that's gonna hurt. Pretty much everybody I know brings the minion orb. So, yeah, kind of a bummer. It is what it is. Looks like... Oh, see? Here's the kind of people I hate, to drop a defense to go along with the expo. Dang it. Take out the expo, no! Oh my gosh. No, did I miss it? Oh, I missed it. This is terrible. Look at this. Look at this. He's doing more damage already than we have. Oh, this is outrageous. This is why I hate the expo. It's so cheap. There's nothing you can do. Look at that. And then he's going to drop a rocket and take it out. Gosh. Guys, I hope you support me. I hope you support me on the fact that the expo sucks. Okay? Big thumbs up, the expo sucks. Or more rather, big thumbs down. It's just, there's no skill. There's no skill. All you do is drop down the expo and then drop defenses behind it to prevent the person from getting to it. Did you see that expo? The only damage he did came from that expo and from the rocket. So, I don't know. I think Supercell needs to change the lifetime, change the health or something, because it's still unfair. It's still unfair. Anyway, guys, with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did watch the video all the way through, you are the real MVP. Thank you, guys. And again, I hope you enjoyed the new backgrounds. I have a bunch of different pictures to use for the backgrounds, so it should alternate every video, so that's going to be pretty sweet. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next episode. Peace out.